Good morning and welcome to Calm Creations YouTube channel. My name is Tia and today is Flosstube number 19. So this is my little space on YouTube where I share all my craft projects and anything else I've been making. Predominantly at the moment it's cross stitch, but I'll share all sorts of different things that I've been making. So as you can see by the board behind me, we will be going through the list of bits and pieces that are on there, and I'll be able to share with you what I've been up to. So first on the list is WIPS and new starts. So I have been very busy stitching to get homework prompts done. So I've joined the School of Magical Stitches and they release homework every Sunday afternoon, and then I have to find projects that fit the prompts. So I've been busy doing that. So let me show you a few things that I've been working on. So this one of the prompts was we had to stitch on something that had beads. So I chose a pattern and it's by Soda Stitch. I'll insert the picture, and this is what I have. Where are we? This is what I've been doing. So there's not much there to see. So this is the top of Red Riding Hood, and those little white gaps will be where the beads go. So haven't done much on that. And we had to also stitch in a specific colour. So that was that one. And the next one I've done a bit of work on was my Spring by Country Cottage Needleworks. Now this is the sale that I'm doing with Divana Lee Design Studios. So I have to have this one finished by, I think the new one starts on the 28th. So I've done a little bit on this, not an awful lot. So there's Spring. So that's looking good. I've done most of the house, the curtains, and I'm starting on the checkerboard roof. I've done a couple of the flowers. So that's looking good. So that's that one. The next one, oh actually this is the one that I had to do beads. So this is a pattern by Mill Hill, and this also fitted the prompt for having to have a specific colour too. So this is called Mary, and I've done all the little mittens and the Santa hat, and yeah, so that's coming along nicely too. I'll try and work on that one a little bit every day, but so that's going to be a cute little ornament for the Christmas tree. So that also fits into the stitch along with Michelle McGraw from Made by Michelle McGraw. She's doing a stitch along this year, which is the sell their ornament sale 2020 is the hashtag on Instagram. Now my Beadles Abbey Road fitted into a whole bunch of different prompts this week, which was really good. So I got to do quite a bit on it. So I'm really loving how this one's coming along. I've taken it out of the Q-snap because I needed that for something else. It's a bit grubby actually, but it's not, it's just where the fabric's been rubbing. But so there's my beetles. I've done all the title, and I've done all of John Lennon, all of Ringo, and I'm starting over on John Lennon. So I've done, yeah, quite a bit on that this week, which is good. The deadline is May for that, for my husband's birthday. So that is my Beadles Abbey Road. What is next? So I've had a new start this week. I don't even know what day did I start it. I started it on the 8th, so must have been, when was the 8th? Sunday. No, Saturday. So this is called Needle and Thread by Little House Needleworks, and now this is on a piece of ugly fabric that I dyed myself, and it's only a piece that a mother would love. So this is my ugly fabric, and this is needle and thread. So I've done the needle, the top part, the little flower, and I'm working on the words. So this is by Little House Needleworks. I'll put the picture in, but look how ugly that fabric is. But anyway, I love it. So that's that one. That's going to be a quick stitch, so it's only relatively small. Now, last night I got all inspired. I'd packed all my cross stitch stuff away, and I was ready to settle down for the night and watch some Flosstube or find something to watch, and I got all inspired and thought, I'm gonna do another new start. So one of my goals for this year was to have a go at stitching on linen. Now, I tried a couple of times in the past this year already, and I didn't like it. It didn't sit right, it looked messy, and I decided I was going to try again. I was then going to put my fabric into the Q-snap to see if that made any difference, and it does. So I started this last night. I'll put that there, and I'm so happy with it. I really love it. I had to force myself to go to bed. So this is called Sunshine by Satsuma Street, and it is just looking so good. Really happy with how those stitches are sitting so nicely, and it's only going to be a small stitch. That's the face of the sun. I'll put the picture in and you'll be able to see, but I think that is just gorgeous, and that is done on 28 count chalkboard. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So that's one of my goals for 2020, partly accomplished. So that's that one, and it was also a new start. So I've had 3 new starts this week. Now I've got some FFOs and one FO. So this was a piece that I did one night. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I don't know, can you see that? Oh, there's something. Only some tiny little cherries, but they're very cute. I might make that into a needle minder, or not sure yet, but they're very cute. Very quick stitch. So that's my cherries. Okay, now FFOs. So last week I had a big finish in between my last Flosstube and this one, so I didn't get to share it last week. I finished my Autumn by the Cricket collection, so let me show you that. I'm so happy with it. So I've mounted it on cardboard and batting on this part, and then this part's sticky board with fabric. But how cool is that? And I put ribbon and trim along the bottom, and then I've added a bow Absolutely love it. So I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet. I'll have to find a spot somewhere. So that's my big FFO for what is still being, yeah, February. So that's that one. Now when I was stitching this, when I first started stitching it, I made a mistake and I didn't allow enough fabric for the whole piece, so I had to restart it. So instead of you know, getting rid of it or whatever, I kept the little piece that I had already done and I made it into a little pillow. So I kept that so that can sit with it in some sort of bowl, or I made a little yo-yo with a button, and then the back is just orange polka dot. It is so cool, love it. So that's my little cushion. And then I had another new start, I can't remember, I don't think I showed you, and a finish, and this is another little pillow. This is February by Lizzie Kate. Look at the little lovebirds. We don't celebrate Valentine's, but that is just so super cute. And then I tried a different way of doing this one, where I put the two pieces right sides together. I stitched on my sewing machine all the way around, and then I cut a piece in the back and stuffed it through the back, and then I appliqued the little heart on, so I hand stitched that on over top of the split, because my WIPS stitching is terrible. So that's my little cushion. So those are my 3 FFOs, which I'm really pleased about. So next is haul. I don't have any haul. So another sale that I've been doing is with Nicole from Divana Lee Design Studios, is a project bag swap. So it's Nicole runs bi-monthly swaps. You have to sign up and fill in the criteria form, and you will be allocated a swap partner, and we had to make a project bag from one of her sewing tutorials that she has on YouTube. So I'll link it all below, and we get preferences from our partner, and we can you know, make to their sort of likes. And so one of my partner's likes was, she liked purple, so that made it easy. So I can't show you what I've made her because she hasn't received it yet, but I have it all done and finished and ready to post. So once we get the okay from Nicole to post, we can post off our parcel, and we will receive one back from our swap partner. So I'm really looking forward to that. So other craft and news, I have made beanbag pillows. So this is a small one for my iPhone. They're just sort of like a little prototype, but they sit like that, and the phone just sits and rests on there. So I made a small one for my phone, and then I made a big one for my iPad to sit on. So that one's got rice in it. I ran out of rice, so for the small one, but it definitely needs weight in the bottom to prop them up. So those are my iPhone and iPad beanbag pillows. So that's all in the other crafts that I've done this week. Now I've got a shout out. I don't know if this is probably borderline stalkerish, I don't know. I had a new subscriber last week to my channel, which is always very exciting, and so I thought I would pop over and check out her channel, and I binged watched probably 4 or 5 episodes. Her name is Jenny, and she lives in Madison, Alabama, and her YouTube channel is Long Dog, as in D-A-W-G, Stitcher. So Long Dog Stitcher. I'll link her below. And she goes through her journey of when she first started stitching, and she does amazing big pieces, not just little ones like I do, but she does big samplers, and they are stunning. So hello Jenny. So yeah, pop over and check her out. She does a bit of sewing and English paper piecing, and yeah, has a love for fabric and textiles as well. So that's yeah, she's very clever, so, and really good to watch. So I really enjoyed watching. I've got a few more episodes of her channel to watch yet, but I will get back to those. So plans and goals, I need to homework was released yesterday. I need to choose what projects I'm going to work on for this week and get stuck into it. So we're not allowed to start our homework till 4 o'clock our time, Queensland, on Monday. So it's released on Sunday, and we can start 4 o'clock this afternoon on our homework. So I will be doing that, allocating my projects. But I think that's about it from me. Now I've gone and done a little tour of the house, our house, showing a few handmade pieces that we have on display. So most of our artwork that we've got on the walls is either family photos or handmade art, and it's stuff that I've done. So I'll insert that little clip at the end, and you'll be able to have a look at some of the other bits and pieces that I've been up to. Okay, thanks for stopping by, and I will see you all again next week. Happy Monday. Bye.